All right, so today was, well, the day I recorded that, of course, I was in Houston, and I was at Goodwill Outlet at 7960 Long Point Road in Houston, Texas, 77056. I think this day was February the 22nd. It was a Saturday. I got there kind of late because, of course, I was going to take a trip to a mini vacation, I should say, back home to Louisiana. So I wanted to go early. That way I get a chance to go to the bins. So I'm at the bins. I'm excited, and a new row was coming out. So, of course, we had to stand on the red line, whatever, and wait for the new bins to get pushed out. So that's what we're doing. And that guy right there, y'all, that he worked there, he was trying to keep order, I guess. If somebody walk between that or get too close, he stopped the whole thing. It's like, okay, well, we're going to wait till y'all finish and we're going to roll the rest of them out. If not, I will roll everything back in here and y'all won't get anything. So he's the guy that I guess you really have to listen to because, we're shoppers, they're the workers, and they just trying to do their job. So everybody just stand on that line. We just waiting for it to come out patiently. And I think you have to wait for them to say go or shop, whatever it may be. So that's what we're doing. We just stand in line, just waiting, And I think at that time I had been there for maybe about 20 minutes. And I'm putting on my gloves. So y'all, I'm about to get ready. I got my mask on and everything. And the reason why I have to voice record because they play music. And they have that music on the system, So, and you know how YouTube is about playing that music, and you get like not banned, but they get like an X. You're not supposed to have that kind of music. And I haven't figured out, you guys, how to stop the music from playing. So I think he stopped again here, and this is one of the ones. Like I said, it's only two. It's two of them out there that I really like, and the one in Cypress, Texas, which is Katy around there, and this one here on Long Point. That's the two I really really like from October. So I knew that would be the two. If I go to any of them, it would be those two. And this is the one I went to when I first got there because I did like Long Point. I did like Long Point, which was in Houston, and which I had the same hotel I was at before, which is, I think, like 15 minutes, you guys, from both of them. 15 minutes to get here to Long Point and 15 minutes to get to the one in Cypress, Texas, or Katy, Texas, whatever you want to call it. So, I just like it. The hotel was nice too, and my son picked a great hotel. So that's what we're doing now. I'm just trying to wait patiently until these bins come out. And you guys, if you've never been to a bins, a Goodwill outlet, it's so much fun because I think the thrill is you just don't know what's gonna come out next. You just don't know. So that's the thrill. Now don't get me wrong, it's tiresome, you guys, and I wear my back brace or around my waist to support because you're doing a lot of bending. It's a lot of bending. There's a lot of picking up. It's a lot of standing up, So you have to protect your back and everything. So yeah. And I want to say that what happened was that when I got there around 1 or 1:30, 2 o'clock, because I had to really wait. I wanted to check into the hotel first. So you can't check into a hotel but till about 3 o'clock. But I think they let me check in a little early. So I was able to check in there, and I knew that the Goodwill Bins in Houston don't close till 8 o'clock. So that gave me a little time. I figured from 2 to 8 would be good. That's a lot of time, to spend money, So when I got there, of course, I started looking around, and I dug in a few what they already had out there. So they did have some, I think I bought me a few pair of shoes, from over there. And this is the place, you guys, I found a lot of Lululemon. And I think I showed you that in the video I did when I was at the hotel, So there I was just looking at books and toys. Because I don't know what kind of toys to get. I don't know what toys make money, what is the best kind of toys to get? I don't know. Now, when I do see a vintage toy, I get it, But as something new, I don't know. So I just look around because you don't know. Because a lot of times with the toys, when they put the toys out there, they put more than just toys. They'll put like some household stuff there or something like that. You just don't know. So you really have to dig. I thought I was doing a Burt wallet, but it wasn't. So I didn't get it. But this place here, out of both of them, the two I went to, which was the one in Cypress and the one on Long Point, to me, I would say Cypress had better things. Well, could I say that? Better things, or I was able to get stuff quicker, get good quality items quicker. Because that's where I found the purses at the one in Cypress. But over here, I found a lot of Lululemon. In fact, I found so much Lululemon until I was giving this lady I met, from last year. I remember her in October. And she said her granddaughter liked Lululemon. So I gave her one of my pieces, But I found, I want to say at least 6 to 7 pieces of Lululemon. So I think I've done pretty good here also, too. Now, I did go to this one here twice. I went there when I got there earlier that day, around 2 o'clock, I went here. And then before I left to go to Louisiana the next morning, I went back here just to see what they had. And I got a few other pieces. I didn't stay long because I need to get on the interstate. So I got a few more pieces over there. And I always say the one in Cypress and was better. But y'all, I think they kind of even out. They kind of even out because I got good stuff in Cypress, but I got some good stuff over here too. So when you go to Houston and you go to Goodwill outlet, make sure you go to both of these, you guys. Make sure you go to the one on Long Point and the one in Cypress, Texas. So you want to make sure you go to both of them because you just don't know. You don't know because I would say go to all 5 of them. Like I said, I did an 8-day trip and I was able to go to all 5. And I took the 2 that I had for the best days, the best 2, and I went there the 6th and the 7th day, and the 8th day is the day I left. So and I think you guys, I like it so much, and it gave me a chance to have a vacation and do some of the things I love to do. And I love to thrift. I love to find things. You just don't know what you're going to find. And again, that's the hunt. That's like give you that hype. Like, oh, you saw that? Oh, I did it, So that's, yeah. You see all them wigs? Yeah, I was trying to find, because wigs do sell. Wigs sell, especially when you get a brand. And one guy, he on the side of me, that's what he doing, shaking it. I think he picked up about 2 or 3 of them wigs, So wigs do sell, you guys. In fact, everything sells. It's a person that wants, that you would think they wouldn't even, nobody want it. Somebody want that. So purses sell too. Purses sell, wigs sell, clothing sell. Everything has a price, and everything does sell, you guys. You just don't know, You don't know. You just have to take a chance. You're taking a chance. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. The selling business has tripled over the years. When I first started selling years ago when my kids was babies, it wasn't that many people selling. But now, y'all, I'm telling you, when I go to Goodwill Bins and back home in Dallas, y'all, the people, everybody is selling. People are buying for themselves. And you don't know what this world is going to do. You don't know what this world is going to do right now with the prices rising up. You don't know. So more people, and I can see everybody, more people now are buying thrift. They are thrifting more. They're thrifting the resale. They're thrifting for themselves. And I thrift for myself too, you guys. I can't recall the last time I went to a mall and bought me something. Or even City Trends or whatever the little smaller stores that's supposed to be like reasonable. I don't even go there anymore because they have good quality items at Goodwill Bins, at Thrift Giant, thrift stores, and one of my favorite, which I love, which is Red, White, and Blue Thrift. So there's items and stuff that you can buy from places like that. So because of those places, and I did include Goodwill Bins, y'all. That's on top. I don't go to Nike buy no tennis shoes, you guys. I don't buy all my clothing except my undergarments, My undergarments come from a regular store, but everything else comes from Goodwill Bins, Goodwill, the outlet, which is the same thing. I'm tripping. Thrift stores. That and those shoes right there, y'all. That was mine. I bought that for me. But anyway, I got them. I wore them Friday. I was showing that to a lady who I work out. Like, look, do you see them shoes right there? Look on my feet. Same shoes, you know. But anyway, back to what I was saying is that people are they're trying to save money. They're saving money, so they're not buying stuff from. And I'm not saying everybody, you guys, because there's some people that will not go to thrift stores. That's them. Will not go to Goodwill Bins. That's them. You know. And it's some people some of my friends won't go there. You know. But they living from paycheck to paycheck, and they'll say, well, when I get paid in 2 weeks, I'm gonna buy this. But you just spent $200 at that mall, which you could have spent $25 at a thrift store or $25 at Goodwill Bins and found maybe not the exact outfit, but could have found something even nicer by going to Goodwill Bins or thrift store. And you would have to wait till in 2 more weeks when you get paid to buy something else because you have money that's saved. And I'm telling you guys, I saved so much money by buying stuff for myself at Goodwill Bins or a thrift store that I don't live from paycheck to paycheck. I mean, it was one time when I did, you guys, especially after I had lost my spouse, you know. I knew that I had needed another source of income. Now, don't get me wrong. I was able to save money, but not like I wanted to, you know. But because I thrift for myself, I thrift to sell, I thrift for my family, I have that extra money. I don't have to wait from paycheck to paycheck. And y'all, living from paycheck to paycheck, that's not a pretty thing. That's not a pretty thing at all. I've done that for years, you know. Even when before my husband passed, and he was the only one working, or we both had lower paying jobs, you know. We done that. We live like that, you know. And I said I would never do that again. I shouldn't say never. I'm gonna say never. I'd never do that again, you know. And after my husband passed, I was able to, even though I wasn't doing selling, I was making pretty good money. I still make pretty good money at my job, but I want to have enough to live comfortable, you know. And I started first with a part-time job, working from home. And my young son said, Mama, you making all this money, but you never get a chance to spend because you're always tired. So I was working my full-time job and my part-time job, and that was true. Then when I found out, and I started doing my gigs on the side, which is another story of his own, which is a good thing, you guys. But anyway, so when I started reselling again, because I've always sold on eBay, but I started reselling again, and I did not know. Y'all, when I was buying all kind of stuff when I first started, I didn't know. I thought maybe if you just I was buying stuff I like to sell. Stuff I would wear, I would buy. That stuff we didn't sell it. I would buy stuff with brand new tags. I thought anything that had a brand new tag, it's going to sell. Watch. Wrong. Didn't sell, y'all. Didn't sell. Just because something is new doesn't mean it's going to sell. I had to find that out, you know. So the best thing that I did, I started watching YouTube. I started watching people. I would type in what's a good item to sell on eBay. You know, what's a good brand, not an item, what's a good brand to sell on eBay. And I started watching people tell me about brands or telling the audience about brands and everything. And because one thing I did know, I knew how to sell on eBay because I've always had an eBay account because I used to sell when my kids was babies. So I knew the base of how to sell on eBay. I knew about the pictures. I knew what to say because and then I started selling. I was selling because I was a housewife, so I was selling just part-time, I guess, on eBay. Anytime I would see something like, oh, I bet I'll sell on eBay. You know, that's how I was doing it, you know, and that's before you could print your label out. You had to do it at the post office. So I knew about selling on eBay, and I knew I kept my account open, and every now and then, maybe once or twice a year, y'all will throw something out there on eBay and sell, you know. Just to say, hey, eBay, don't put me out. I'm still selling. I'm still a reseller. I'm just not selling anything. But when I really got into it, you guys, at first I was selling, if you and I think I showed you guys, oh, y'all can look at one of my videos. I was basically selling jewelry. I was selling jewelry. I was buying jewelry jars before these people knew about jewelry jars, y'all. These shops, Goodwill was putting all kind of stuff in them jewelry jars, y'all. I was finding gold. I found James Avery, and I think I showed you guys that on my videos. Y'all find all kind of stuff. I mean, white gold, yellow gold, James Avery, Tiffany, and I was like, oh my God, this is a dream come true, you know. So I had stopped working at that part-time job I had working from home. That was depressing, y'all. That was depressing. I'm like, and my son was right. He was like, Mama, you make all this money, you can't spend it because you're so tired. And now, y'all, I'm doing something I like to do. I love to go thrift. I love to go see what I can find. Come home, wash it, sanitize it, or whatever it may be. Take a picture of it and post it online. I'm not tired. Not tired like I was when I was at home. You know, I was at home. I wouldn't even go nowhere. I had stopped driving because I had to be at home answering calls, you know. So, but now, y'all, I go out. I go source for my things. I come on back here. I clean it up, wash it up, take a picture, post it. I even get the label from at home. Once it sell, and everything don't sell. I'm here to tell you, everything don't sell. But once it sell, the things that do sell, I do a label from home. I package it up from home, drop it off to the post office. And the post office open 24 hours a day. So even if they close, you can always use the machine, pull it down, put the package in there, and go on about your day. You know, don't get me wrong. That's some people. Now, that's sometimes they want to return something that don't fit right. It don't fit me good. It don't look good. That happens. You know, I try not to get disappointed on that people enjoy my items more than they would if they return it. You know, you have maybe 2% of return items because they don't like it anymore. It don't fit them well. I thought it's a size 8, but it must be a small 8. You know, just some crazy stuff like that. That's fine. I don't have no problem. I'll get the item back. I'll refund their money. I don't want no problem. You know, but it's only maybe 1 to 2% that does that. So the rest, 98%, is fine with the item. They enjoy the item. They like the item. So you're going to have some ups and downs. You get some ups and downs when it comes to reselling, you know. If you don't mind going places and digging for hours, and that's how it is, y'all, at Goodwill Bins, y'all. Look, I'll dig for hours, but I tell you one thing, they got air conditioners. Air conditioning there, y'all. And, you know, and the reason why I be saying that, y'all, about air conditioning and cleanliness, because we don't have air conditioning in Dallas now. They got one at Goodwill Bins in Fort Worth, but y'all, the one in Dallas, me and another lady was talking to I'm not sure what manager he was, a district manager, whatever, and he said he's going to make some changes. First thing I asked, I said, oh, okay, y'all going to get some air conditioning here? Talking about, we're going to get 2 more fans. And you know what? That's fine and dandy, but, you know, having some fans blow, all fans do, and when it's 100-something degrees inside the building, it's blow hot air. Y'all, you know, when you go to Goodwill Bins, y'all ever go to Goodwill Bins in Dallas, y'all better bring a cooler with a whole lot of ice water. Because I bring me a little cooler with some ice and a couple bottles of water, maybe about 3 bottles of water, and some fruit on ice. Because it's summertime, it's hot in there. And I don't care how many fans you put in there. When it's hot inside the building and there's no air, it's hot, you know. But this place here, y'all, got air conditioning. All 5 bins in Houston, Texas, have air conditioning, okay? Now, the one in Fort Worth have air conditioning, too. But the one in Dallas, y'all, look. I don't care how many fans you blow. How many fans you get, y'all. When it's 106 degrees outside, it's going to be hot in there, too. So you can have those fans blow you want to. And all it's going to blow is hot air and heat, you know. So I had to get me, when I go to one in Dallas, y'all, I get prepared in the summertime. I bring 2 fans. I got 2 neck fans, y'all, bring. So when one run out of battery, Turn the other one on. I bring a cooler with ice, water on ice, and I bring fruit because I need something to eat to keep my strength up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm digging, y'all. So I'm regretting when summertime come, y'all. But what I like now since I have another place to source my items, I like going to red, white, and blue thrift store, y'all. I like going to red, white, and blue thrift store, y'all, because any thrift store, but I like red, white, and blue. Now you still have to go through racks, but you're not digging. You know what I'm saying? You're standing up, you're going through each rack. You don't have to bend over and going through each piece of clothing, you know. So now, don't get me wrong, it's higher. The prices are higher over there. And I try to only stick to what's on sale, 75% off or 50% off. I try to get 75% off, but sometimes if something is good, I have to pay full price. Like I paid $10, for that shirt, and I sold it for $125, So look at that guy. Yep. You see him put his hand on his hip like, okay, I'm not putting no more bins on until y'all do right. He's the only person that be, make that noise like that. But everybody else, other workers be like, come on, let's just do this, So, we're waiting on another bins to come out. And I'm not sure if this was that Saturday or that Sunday morning before I left. But what I did, I just took both videos, you guys, and put them together. I put them together. So, and again, I did show you guys some of the items that I was able to purchase from that at the hotel when I was at. So, and of course, that's what I'm doing, y'all. I've got my Ray-Ban glasses on, and you know how much I love my Ray-Ban. Oh, let me stop talking about it because they're not paying me to talk about them. Anyway, it's some eyeglasses that I wear. It just happened to be Ray-Ban and Meta, and I'm able to record. So that's why I can use my hands. And I like those glasses better than I did when I had that little recorder attached to my stomach, because some people don't like that. But with my glasses, and I try to focus on not the people, but the items I'm purchasing, or the items I'm looking up. And so right there, that's what you see me. I'm able to still use my phone. I look up an item to see if it's worth it or not. And so that's what I do. Some items are worth it, some items are not. You just don't know, and I wear gloves when I'm messing around with hard goods, because I don't like to touch people's shoes that their hands been in it. You know what I'm saying? Like their shoes. I don't like touching shoes. I don't like touching no hard goods. But with clothes, you guys, I'm touching clothes. I don't take the gloves off when I'm touching clothes, because I'm going through these clothes, but I'm also feeling these clothes, because sometimes going through them, you can't feel clothes with gloves on. But when you have your hands, when your hands are free and you're touching these clothes, you're able to feel them. So you're feeling the material, you're feeling the texture of them. So like, okay, does this feel like good quality or not? So that's the reason why, you guys, I take my gloves off, when I'm going through clothes. All right, so I think that's the shoes here, you guys. I'm just looking at. Oh, no, I'll pass all that up. And let me see what we're doing. We're not really doing that. I'm just walking. I'm just walking, y'all. Because you don't know, they have this. Okay, we're putting some more stuff out. So, and they change it pretty regular. They change it pretty regular, you guys. They do 2 rows in the middle. Now, sometimes they do 1 row because they can't put 2 rows. And we get to digging, y'all. That's what we do. And which can be tiresome, y'all. I'm telling you. And there's some people, y'all. Some people be there all day long from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Yeah, and you know those. And now, there are kids there. Now, one thing I like to go on in Dallas is that there's no children. There's no children there. And I appreciate that, because you have to be careful with those bats, because you can hit a child. You can accidentally hit a child, and that'll be problems, So, and I like not having kids, the one in Dallas, because Sometimes us grown folks need our little time, We need our time without kids. And I'm pretty sure some of the kids don't want to be there, especially young kids, so they be tired. I should have got there, but I didn't. So, but now one of them, they couldn't. He told them that kids could be there, but they cannot stay in line with us, which is a good thing because people you're reaching over and all that stuff, you grabbing, and then that keep kids from getting hurt too, And that was an army bag, you guys, but I didn't get it. You know why? Because I got two of them that got on auction right now, and they haven't sold yet, so I didn't get it. So now I'm just showing you some of the stuff I got. I can't see what that is, but hey, look at it. Yeah, that's some of the things I'm showing you that I got. Apparently, I'm getting it. Did I get it? Yeah. What was that? Yeah. I think, was that North Face? Oh, Columbia. Oh, that's Columbia. Yeah, that's sold. In fact, that's sold. I shipped that out on yesterday, which was Friday. Yesterday, Friday. I shipped out yesterday at work. Friday the 7th of March, because today is the 8th. Today is my sister's birthday. I just called her. So that just sold, y'all. And I like to see stuff that sell, We all like to see stuff that sell, right? So I enjoy seeing that. When stuff sell, and I know somebody got a good deal from it. I know they got a good deal. So, and I think, like I said, I got a few pair of shoes, but not quite sure how many. I didn't get a lot. I didn't get like I did last year. That's because I went to 5 of them, no, and I went to two more. I did a 7 day. 7 day, yeah. But this year was only a 2 day, and it was kind of quick, And I think I'm gonna show you guys some of the things I got. Well, I didn't get anything from when I went home to Lake Charles, Louisiana, because their thrift stores was extremely expensive. And the few they had, because Lake Charles is a smaller city, so they didn't have a lot of thrift stores. And the few they had, the prices was almost outrageous. I'll never complain about Goodwill in Dallas again. Because these prices here was like, are y'all serious? Do you really want that much for this? But if I had to compare Goodwill Bins to a regular thrift store, like I'll talk about red, white, and blue. Y'all, I like red, white, and blue. I really do. I appreciate it because I keep finding some absolutely good stuff. And what I like about it, I don't have to compete with so many people like you are in Bins. You running and you reaching over and yeah, it could be hectic. It could be hectic. And like again, the Bins not for everybody. Everybody can't do the Bins, But it could be hectic in there. It's a lot of it's a lot. There's a lot going on over there. So if you got a Goodwill Bins in your area, you may just want to go and just check it out. But I tell everybody, that sells on eBay or want to start selling on eBay, please start selling things that you already have at your own house. Start selling stuff you have in your own house, because there's a lot of stuff in your house that you don't wear no more, don't use no more. Put that online, Now, there's some people that I met over there. They, no, not here, just Goodwill Bins in general, that's resellers. They sell only on Facebook. They just do Facebook sales, That that way, I guess they get paid cash and you don't have to report that. But when you do on eBay, y'all, I have to report every dime I make from eBay. You got to report everything. Last time, last year, year before, I had to pay $5,000, y'all, on taxes. So, but it is what it is. If you're gonna sell on eBay, sometimes you got to pay the price. Well, there's some people that sells directly on Facebook. There's some people that just buy the stuff and then go to a buy sell trade shop and sell it to them. It's your choice what you want to do. I prefer to sell on eBay. I prefer to sell online. There's people that reach out to me that lives in a DFW area, which is the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. They say, well, I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. Can we meet somewhere? Because they don't want to pay shipping. If I want to sell like that, I'll be selling on Facebook. The reason why I sell on eBay is because I'm okay. You my next door neighbor. I prefer to ship it, and to use shipment instead of me meeting you there. Because first of all, I'd rather be safe. I think it's for safety reasons, and because that's why I got an eBay account to sell online. I sell online. I ship online. I don't want you at my house. I don't want to meet you nowhere. And it's for safety reasons. First thing. So there was a guy that contacted me today, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And asked me, can he meet me somewhere? Can I buy it from you and meet you somewhere? No. I'm not going to do it. That's a golf shirt, y'all. I'm going to sell that sucker. That's right. What else I got? I think that must have been like that Saturday, y'all, before I left. Sunday morning. And I need to start pulling them golf shirts out and get to selling now, y'all. But I wanted to share this video with you guys, because it's been a week now since I've been here, and I knew I had a voice record, y'all. I think I got 2 Boy Scout shirts. I think it was 2 of them. But this is what I do, y'all. This is my part-time job. And I would love for it to be my full-time job. But I like insurance, y'all, and insurance costs. Insurance is very expensive. So, I think that, and that's the reason why I have my job. Well, that's the main reason why I have my job. Besides, my job pays my bills. So, but if you're looking for a second income, and you're already going out working somewhere, and you're just looking for a second income, I would suggest selling online. Selling online, y'all. Selling on eBay. I should say not selling online, but selling on eBay. This is a second job, because I make just as much as people would. If I had a second job, I make just as much, y'all. So this is what I do. I go to thrift stores, buy used items, come back home, I wash them, disinfect them, sanitize them, and I resell them, and I make money. That's what I do, y'all, as a part-time job. And I like to tell y'all, I make pretty good doing this. And if I can do it, anybody can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy my video of me thrifting in Houston. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks. See you later.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. You got some good stuff?
Yes, ma'am. I had to get started to
Yeah. All right.
Don't mess with you.
Yeah, you take care now. You too. Thank you.